Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we have a brand new GTA 5 online weekly event to go over. This is going to be your weekly update guide showcasing to you guys all of the biggest and major changes of this week's update to GTA with 2 new drip feed vehicles, 2 new missions and activities that you can do, or basically 2 new daily collectible style activities, a really cool outfit which I'm wearing right now, and I will showcase to you guys in this video how you can unlock it. It's actually featured in the story mode, and after all this time, Rockstar finally brought it back to GTA Online. If you guys watch my weekly update news and information on this week's event yesterday, I come out with those on Wednesday. We talk about everything from money bonuses, discounts, all that type of stuff. We're just going to showcase all of the new content today and all of the biggest changes like the removed vehicles, rewards, the community challenge, etc. So with that being said, let's not waste any time and let's jump in here. First, we have to talk about the 2 new DLC vehicles that released this week, which are the Vapid Dominator FX, and it's the non-emergency variant, so it's not going to be the police car that we got a couple weeks ago. It's just the standard civilian version. And then in addition to that, we also have to talk about the Pegassi Pizza Boy. Now, you will notice you will have to go to Southern San Andreas Super Autos to buy both of these vehicles. These are essentially some of the last DLC vehicles we have yet to receive. The only vehicle that has not released yet at this point is the Benefactor for Schlaghammer, which arguably is still the most sought after from this DLC. It's that older 80s Mercedes-Benz 500E. If you're waiting on that, I got some comments on yesterday's news video going over all the changes for this weekly event. A lot of people were wondering if, I had any ideas or speculation on when it could come out. And truthfully, it could truly come out anytime between next weekly event all the way up to the week before the winter DLC. So there's, about 5 months here that we may potentially need to wait. I don't think we will have to wait that long. It may release around the Halloween season or something like that. Maybe Rockstar will just drop it next week. But let's buy the Vapid Dominator FX first. I'll just put it in the black paint job, and I'm going to have it delivered, I guess, to my Tinsel Towers apartment 42 garage. And then same thing here with the Pegassi Pizza Boy. Now, interesting note here, we did get the pizza delivery missions, which we're going to talk about. So if you do the pizza delivery missions, the trade price, achieve the hot and fresh bonus during Pizza This to unlock the trade price for this vehicle. And that is basically just doing 5 deliveries to get the hot and fresh bonus. Don't run out of time to where the pizza gets cold. You have 10 minutes to do the delivery, so you just do 5 of them and you will unlock the trade price for the Pizza Boy scooter. But if you just want to buy it now, it's 200 grand. I'm just going to buy it now to showcase it to you guys for this video because you can customize it. So I'll also have this delivered to my garage. I'm going to have to move one of these vehicles first. Well, here is the Vapid Dominator FX, fully customized, upgraded, all that. I went with like a Torino red with a bright orange pearlescent. I was trying to just make it a little bit more flashy, but I actually don't really like the way it turned out. I'll probably just make it Torino red in classic, and that's it. Kept some muscle class wheels on here and put, a very small low profile spoiler. I mean, a little bit higher profile than a lip spoiler, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, pretty cool car here. I would say it has identical performance. I don't even need to drive this much because I already know, but it has identical performance to the emergency and the police Vapid Dominator FX. So if you already have used that Vapid Dominator to drive around, get your police dispatch missions done, things like that, this is going to perform in the exact same way. And that one was pretty quick. So now that we have the civilian variant, this is actually a pretty sweet car to have in this game if you're a fan of, like a classic Mustang Fox body. This isn't necessarily the Fox body that every single player wanted if Rockstar were to add one to the game, but nonetheless, it is the one we have. I must say, customization-wise, maybe I have to go back and check with the police variant, but you can almost slam this thing. I didn't even go with the competition suspension because it's already so low. I don't want the tires to glitch through the wheel arches and, show through the hood of the vehicle, but nonetheless, you can lower this thing kind of crazy. So I just went with street, maybe a sport suspension, only 1 or 2 notches, but nonetheless, this thing is pretty nice. Like I said, handling's good, braking's good, acceleration's great. Some players are saying the Vapid Dominator FX is better than the Bravado Gauntlet Interceptor when it comes to the police variants. I would just use both. These are going to be the top 2 police variant vehicles for the police dispatch missions, but nonetheless, this is the standard one. You can see the braking's pretty good. Now let's just test out if it's front, rear, or all-wheel drive. So pull up to the curb. It is rear-wheel drive, so you can get in some nice drifts with this car. All right, with that being said, let's check out the Pegassi Pizza Boy now. And here is the Pizza This scooter. Come over here and get a Pizza this. Know what I'm talking about? Alright, so this is a sight to behold, I must say. I mean, it's just a scooter. It's the same as the normal Faggio. You can put armor, you can put a turbo on here, you can put a good transmission. I changed the colors. The normal body is white with the top being green and then the wheels are red, but I made the wheels white, kept the secondary as green, and then I made the main body of the scooter red just to change it up a little bit. But we are going to use this on our pizza deliveries. But first, we have to talk about the LS Tags Daily Collectible, because at least this one I feel like you can make, not necessarily more money, but you do get a better unlock in my opinion. Something that I think players will care about just a little bit more. So with that being said, let's check it out. This is the Pizza This scooter by Pegassi. I'm never going to ride this around except on the pizza delivery missions. And will I ever do the pizza delivery missions past today? No. Maybe with a double or triple money bonus. And that would be about it. All right, let's switch gears. So we are here at Vespucci Beach. Why? Because we are trying to find a spray can so we can participate in the LS Tags and Posters spray paint event. It's basically a new daily collectible that was added to GTA Online. Let me see if I have a text message about it. I don't actually have a text message about it, so I can't show you guys here. But what I can show you is basically you come over to a bunch of locations. For me, the location I found today's spray paint can is right here. And what we could do is spray paint 5 locations to make some money. You make $15,000 per spray paint location. So I'm going to show you guys one in this video, or I'll showcase you guys all of them, because when you do 5 in one day and you complete them all, you actually get a really cool outfit from the single player, which Rockstar finally added to GTA Online. So let me collect this right here. It says you collected the spray can. Cool. So you need to find that first just once to be able to participate in the event. And Rockstar says right there, spray LS tags on posters each day to earn cash and RP, tag them all in a day to earn a bonus reward. You can only do up to 5 every single day at $15,000 per spray tag location. You just need to collect the spray tag once. If you're wondering how you can find the spray tag, like I said, you need to find it. Head to gtaweb.eu. This is a great resource here where you can look up a bunch of like limited time item locations, daily collectibles, things like that. Like for example, you could see G's cash locations, stash houses, things like that. But these are all the potential locations you can find the spray can at if you need to actually find the location. So bring up this website for yourself. I'll have it linked down in the description below for you to use. Like I said, I went over here and I found it first try. You can find any other location. There's a ton of them where you can find them at. So go to any one that works for you. And now here are where all the poster locations are, at least for today. So we have one up here by the Fast and Furious movie location. We have one over here, got one here, one over here, east of Chumash, and then we have, where's the 5th one? I actually don't see it. Oh, and then we have actually one in Chumash itself. Okay, so we're gonna head on over to all these locations. We're gonna spray them, and you guys are gonna see that I am able to unlock this outfit here in game. All right, so first up, we are coming up on our first spray tag location. I probably should have parked up on the coast, but like I said, you need to collect the spray can. You're going to receive $15,000 per tag and 500 RP for each poster, and then an extra 25k for spraying all 5. So let's spray paint the first one right here, right on the D-pad if you're on controller on Xbox or PlayStation, and you can tag it up. And there you go. It just pops up with a Los Santos tag. I mean, it's really funny. It's like Comic Sans Los Santos. That's our first one right there. $15,000. Now let's head on over to location number 2. It says there as well you can track how many LS tags you've sprayed via the daily collectible section of the interaction menu. Location number 1 is right here next to the Chumash bunker location. So there you go. It's at the north end of this house and you're good to go. Location number 2 is this gas station over here. So don't mind me, sir. I know you spent a lot of money to open up your business, but here we go. We are going to spray paint the zero gas, and as we do that, we have the little cutscene. Here's the location on the map right here, the southwest corner, or the southwest side of the LTD gas station building. 2 out of 5 posters. Let's move on to the 3rd location. Location number 3 is up at the Griffith Observatory. So you're definitely going to want to keep an eye out on sort of like the west side of it, because I think it may be down low. Yep, it's right below me. You can see it right here. So west side. Invest in red. It's in your interest Maze Bank advertisement. We're going to want to tag this one up. This is our 3rd LS tag location. So we are making good time. It's only been, 5 or so minutes. Really easy to just drive around. You could do this on your Oppressor Mark II, whatever you want. 3 out of 5 posters tagged right there for another $15,000. Now, you could see on the map, this is the location I'm at right here, like I said, west side of the observatory in Vinewood Hills. Now let's move on to location number 4. Location number 4 is up here near Sandy Shores, near the airfield. It's actually going to be this big Fisa Blank poster, or Fleesa Bank, Jesus, Fisa Blank. You know, it's early in the morning, so I am mispronouncing everything, but we're going to tag this one up, and I will showcase to you guys the location on the map on where I find this one as well. Like I said, good progress. This is 4 out of 5. We just have one more left to do. And there you go. 4 out of 5 posters tagged, another $15,000. And you can see the location on the north end of this building, just south of the clothing store and the Suburban, and then I have my counterfeit cash factory over here as well, but this is the full location you can see on the map. And then the last one here is going to be over at the Rookies Restaurant, which is from the Fast and Furious movie. I think it was from the first one, right? I forget. But nonetheless, here we go. It's a Ron alternates, or a Ron gas station tag, or advertisement. We're going to want to tag this one up. This is the 5th and final location right here, and at least this is what it is for today on Thursday, July the 25th. If you're watching this on Friday or Saturday, it's probably going to be different for you, but I just wanted to showcase to you. There you go, $15,000 for spraying the 5th one, $25,000 bonus, $40,000 in total for spraying that 5th and final one. So not too bad right there. Basically, spraying all 5 tags, you get $75,000 plus you get another $25,000 bonus for completing all of them, and we get $100,000. And Rockstar also says there, street artist outfit has been unlocked and added to your wardrobe. This is the reward I wanted to showcase to you guys for getting this. This will only take you 10 minutes at most to do. So you head on over to the special outfit section of your wardrobe, and we have like the street artist outfit. Now basically, it's from the story mode as well. So no, I don't know where Rockstar got the inspiration for that outfit from the story mode, but this is the outfit you get for actually doing all 5 spray tag locations. You only need to do it for one day. It's not like you need to do it for multiple days in a row or anything like that. You get the kind of cool mask with like the monkey smoking his cigar, and you get a black hoodie, white t-shirt, red and black gloves, you get some baggy jeans, and then you get some pretty cool kicks right here, like red laced up white and black shoes. Not too bad in my opinion. We might as well rock this outfit while we do our pizza delivery missions, which I want to showcase to you guys next. That is the Pizza This restaurant delivery, where you are delivering pizzas very similar to taxi work, not set up in exactly the same way. Could make you decent money for beginner players, but for veteran players who have tons of money, it's really not worth it at all. But nonetheless, let's jump into it. Pizza This, my favorite place to get a pie in Los Santos. We're going to do the Pizza This delivery missions. Basically, this is how it breaks down. There's 5 pizza deliveries you can do from 3 different Pizza This restaurants. There is a 48-minute cooldown for the deliveries for each of these restaurants in the game, so you can do 5 from this location, then you can do 5 from another, and then 5 from the third, and then you're out of locations for the day. So all in total, you can do 15 basically per hour. So we have this location up here in downtown Vinewood. Then next after that, I can see it on the map right here, we have Pillbox Hill and Adams Apple Boulevard. And then the last location is over by Vespucci Beach right here, and that is the last restaurant. We're just going to do a couple deliveries to showcase to you how this works out. Now, we do have an ongoing community challenge this week where basically if the community, the entire player base, delivers 10 million pizzas, we will get the Pizza This t-shirt. It's kind of like an outfit as well, but nonetheless, let's showcase it to you guys and I will talk about it as well, because a lot of players are like, oh, well, 10 million pizzas. First of all, no player can do that. Well, like I said, it's the community challenge. Right on the D-pad, begin delivering pizzas for the Pizza This restaurant. Sure thing. We got to watch that heat meter. But as we do this, let's talk about it. So Pizza This restaurants are now open for home deliveries. Successfully complete all 5 deliveries while the pizzas are still hot to unlock a trade price for the Pegassi Pizza Boy. I don't need it because I already have it unlocked. Let me deliver my dang pizza right now. All right, it is getting cold as we speak. Here are the locations. We have a bunch in the city and one over out by Chumash. You can supposedly go all the way up to Paleto Bay, so watch out. Hopefully you don't have to. These locations, they're pretty much like RNG per restaurant. So let's head to the first one. Now, like I was saying, a lot of players were concerned because they're like, oh, I can't deliver 10 million pizzas. You don't have to. This is a community challenge. Rockstar is a software development company at the end of the day. They have the data. They know exactly how many deliveries, or can make an educated guess on how many deliveries players are going to do. There is no end date. I thought it may have been for the weekly update, but it honestly could be any time in general, because there is no end date for this. I think they just said deliver 10 million pizzas, that's it, with no end date in sight. But nonetheless, even if, you know, GTA Online was completely unplayable and no one was ever able to deliver a pizza in this game because it was totally bugged out, Rockstar's just gonna give us basically the t-shirt and the outfit eventually. I mean, they want to give it out. It's new content. They want to encourage players to at least try this content out because it's new with the DLC. So first pizza, $2,400 earned. Let's deliver the second one here. Let's keep it moving. Here's your pizza, miss. Enjoy. Mr. Banksy with the monkey mask has delivered you your pie. There's our next payment. Let's move on to the third location. Coming up to our next location at this hotel, it would appear. Let's drop it off. We're only going to have 2 more after this. And I'm just showing you guys this part because I want to show you guys the payout at the end that we get for this. Because, I mean, it's not terrible. It's nothing fantastic. But like I said, it's nothing awful. Because we're also making this extra money that you can see right here, as long as we get the pies delivered within the heat range. That's the weekly challenge. I forgot to let you guys know. So if you go to weekly challenge, just complete 3 pizza deliveries and you will get your $100,000. We just did it on my main character, so we just made 100 grand for 3 very quick deliveries in only a couple minutes here. Now, with that being said, let's drop off the next pie, which is sort of on the edge of this building here. So let's head on over down the alleyway and turn it in. This is the 4th pizza delivery right here. Now we just have 1 more left, and it will be basically all done. We'll be done. We don't have to do this ever again. I'll probably showcase this to you guys in the money guide. We'll do like all 3 locations just so you can see how much money in total, but it's really not going to be a huge amount. It'll just be very okay for beginner players who want to do this in taxi work. And here we go, pulling up to the final location. I'm going to pull in this guy's driveway because I think this is the destination. It's going to be at his front door. Final pizza delivery, and there we go. Now this restaurant we just did the deliveries for in Vinewood, this one's gonna close and we need to use the other 2 restaurants. So $22,183 from 5 deliveries. Hot and fresh bonus 10,000, so 32,000. Or actually, oh wait, is total with the bonus 22,000 or is it 32,000 because we got the $10,000 bonus? I'm not too sure, but 3 deliveries for the weekly challenge. Even if you don't plan on doing these at all, just do 3 for the weekly challenge and make that 100 grand. That'll take you 5 minutes, you know, you might as well. Your podium vehicle for this week is the Imponti Ruiner ZZ8, which is an awesome muscle car in this game. Doesn't have the absolute best performance, but it's definitely a vehicle that's worth it. It came out with the Criminal Enterprises update in summer of 2022. It's a free vehicle if you can spin off the lucky wheel and try and unlock it, so that is exactly what we're gonna try and do this week here. I like to do these in my weekly update reminder videos, but we might as well also do it in my major changes and biggest changes weekly update guide video that is going to come out basically every Thursday now. We're going to go right past it. We're going to get $50,000. I thought we were about to get the vehicle, but I'll also take 50K. Now, everyone always basically reminds me here, so I might as well remind you guys. Get your visitor bonus, 1,000 chips. You're good to go. Let's go check out that other free vehicle for this week. Your other free vehicle for this week is, of course, the LS Car Meet prize ride. It is the Graffiti Cheetah Classic. This is a fantastic classic sports car. Pretty much very, very similar to the Turismo Classic if you've driven that. Highly recommend you guys try and unlock it. If you want to unlock it, very, very generous challenge this week. All you need to do for the prize ride challenge is place top 5 in LS Car Meet Series races for 2 days in a row. I'm actually surprised to see it's 2 days in a row. When we got the early event news yesterday on Wednesday, it said it was just do it once, but it turns out it's going to be 2 days this week. So I was expecting to say that it was going to be extremely easy to unlock. Still easy because it's top 5. That's not that hard to do, but you just need to log on 2 days in a row to actually get it. Highly worth it. So I'm going to jump into that next, but I have to showcase to you guys some removed vehicles as well. So this video is probably getting pretty long at this point. I don't want to drag it out too much. I just had a massive game stutter right there. I do want to talk to you guys about the removed vehicles, not just the discounts. We talked about that in my weekly update news video yesterday. Since this is the weekly update guide and the major changes, I should talk about the rare and removed vehicles because those are arguably a little bit more important since you can't buy them necessarily every single week. So starting off, the Bravado Buffalo S at the LS Car Meet. This car is going to offer just slight improvements in acceleration and top speed over the standard Buffalo. It's still going to fall way short compared to other sports cars and muscle cars, especially the Buffalo STX. That's really the Buffalo you want to get if you're looking for a Buffalo. This car is going to feel heavy, but it's also very stable. I'd say the braking's good, decent crash resilience. Overall, though, it's pretty cheap if you actually want to buy it. From here, it's only going to cost you $96,000. Next, we'll move on to the Graffiti Carbonizera. Definitely worth picking up. It's a really nice, well-balanced, middle-tier sports car. It's going to excel in control, stability, traction. It's a great starter sports car for new players. It's got really good acceleration and top speed. If you want to buy it from the LS car meet this week, it'll cost you $195,000. Highly worth it. This is the one vehicle from here I recommend all players purchase. Then the other one is the Anis RE7B, a really awesome endurance race car here. Top contender in the endurance racing race modes. You know, the RE7B is going to offer some pretty good top speed and acceleration as well. It is going to struggle slightly with traction and braking efficiency, so you're best suited for high-speed circuits rather than, you know, traffic-heavy street racing. Due to those handling quirks, this car is actually 30% off this week, so keep that in mind. So if you do want to buy it from the LS car meet, you can get it for $1,732,500. Now, next up at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport, we have more removed vehicles we need to discuss, so I will do that very fast. First, the Truffati Z-Type. This is going to dominate in straight line speed with a top speed of over 126 miles an hour. It's going to be one of the fastest vehicles of its class and has been that way since launch. It's going to be very bad at cornering due to its weight distribution, long wheelbase, things like that. There's also some suspension issues that are going to make it a little bit less viable for competitive racing, but it's a nice classic car right here. You can buy it from Simeon's this week. You can purchase it for $665,000, so a lot cheaper than normal because it is 30% off this week. So this is one of the other removed vehicles, but also a removed vehicle this week with a discount. Next, we'll move on over here. This is the Vapid Retinue, and basically this is a car that's going to excel in speed and handling, especially on those off-road terrains. It's lightweight, it's got a nice balanced power delivery, retro styling, so that's going to complement its performance, but it is going to be prone to tipping over on uneven surfaces. I just feel like this car is for some reason a little bit top heavy despite it being a very small vehicle, but if you do want to purchase it this week as a removed car, it's going to cost you $633,240. After that, we have the Rune Chebrik. This is going to offer, I would say, responsive handling, decent braking. It's going to be ideal for weaving through traffic and executing power slides, but it has a very average top speed, and it also has some oversteer quirks at low speed. Not really a car I would recommend. I reviewed it not too long ago when it was featured back, so it's not extremely rare, but it's very cheap, $164,380 cost. Now we'll move on to the final two. We do have the Canis Kalahari. This vehicle is surprisingly strong with its performance. It's got a great top speed, great acceleration, particularly off-road right there. It's lightweight, so it's going to be very agile because it's also kind of like a small little truck or car. I don't even know what to consider this right here. But the thin tires are going to limit its off-road capability. So it's kind of good at off-roading on like just smooth dirt and dusty sandy trails, but it's not a rock crawler. You can't really take it into the mountains without bottoming out, things like that. But if you do want to buy it, it is very fun to drive. It's going to cost you $40,000. Just experiment around with it. It's super cheap. And then finally, we wrap up with the Coil Cyclone. This is an electric car in this game. Another removed vehicle, stands out with its remarkable acceleration, of course, due to it being electric, so good acceleration because of that. The top speed isn't going to be on par with traditional supercars. It's a lot worse than the Coil Cyclone 2, but I must say it does handle well. The only thing to keep in mind is it's just going to require a little bit of careful brake management, and you may find at high speeds, it may understeer and like plow through corners a little bit. If you want to pick this one up, it's going to cost you $1,910,520 this week. With all that out of the way, though, I think we're going to wrap things up right here. Why is there so much traffic? I have no idea, but nonetheless, hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video here today. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Pizza This Deliveries as well as the LS Tags Daily Collectible Spray Tag event. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that. Like I said, not that much, but this is basically the rest of the drip feed that we have. So really, we just have like the Halloween content coming for the Halloween season, and the Benefactor Vorschlag Hammer. Who has any idea when that's going to show up? I have no idea. We may get it next week. We may get it in a month. We may get it in several months with the Halloween content. No idea, but it's going to be quite a dry season for GTA Online until Rockstar starts doing some pretty decent money bonuses. If you guys want to know the money bonuses, I didn't talk about them in this video. Those will be featured in my weekly update news and information video from yesterday. I'll have that link down in the description below, and I will also be making a money guide tomorrow on the new activities, as well as just some other ways to make money with Stockpile, as well as the races this week, which are going to be pretty good for currency grinding. So thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Make sure to check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. I would greatly appreciate that. I live stream Red Dead and GTA several times a week on my Twitch channel. Would love to have you guys a part of that community. And again, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic Thursday, and I will see you guys in the next GTA 5 online video. Adios, amigos.